Hi students, welcome to our physics class. In this class, I am going to continue the topic sound. The subtopic is characteristics of sound. Here, characteristics. Sound is having some different characteristics. Here, what is the first one? Loudness. And another one is pitch. Another one is quality. On the basis of their characteristics, the sounds may be different. So, in this lesson, we are going to discuss the characteristics of sound. Here, first one, loudness. Here, see, this is one character. This is one characteristics of the sound. Loudness is one type of characteristics of the sound. What is the loudness? Loudness depends on amplitude of vibrations. You know amplitude, the displacement of vibration to the mean position. The displacement of particles of vibrations, the displacement of vibrations of particles to the rest position, mean position is called amplitude. Depends on amplitude, the loudness may be changes. For example, if you hit the bell slowly, it vibrates slowly and we can listen small sound. If we hit any instrument hardly, a bell hardly, it vibrates more vigorously to the rest position, to the main position. Then what will happen? Vibrations are increased, then amplitude increase, the length of the vibration increase, that means amplitude increase. When amplitude increases, what will happen? The sound increases. That means the loudness of the sound will increase. This is one characteristics of the sound. So loudness depends on amplitude of the vibrations of body. Next, there are some factors. See, affecting on the loudness, amplitude. Just now I told, as per disturbance, the vibrating length is different. Means amplitude is different. So that is one factor. Another factor, distance. When we are closer to the sound source, then we can hear louder sound. If you are far, then what will happen? The intensity of the sound will be decreased because of vibrations. Gradually particles vibration decrease when go on sound, when go on distance, the amplitude continuously decrease. Amplitude of vibrations of particles continuously decrease, and so if we are far from the source of the sound we can get less sound, small sound. If you are very far, we may not listen any sound. So distance also one factor of sound, loudness. Next, surface area. For example, the vibrating body surface, if you disturb any body, the vibrating body surface small gives small sound. If the vibrating body, the surface is wider, then the total area will vibrate and creates more louder sound. So that depends on surface area. Next one, density of the medium. Yeah, medium. That sound travel through the medium now. Depends on the medium also, the loudness changes. If the medium is denser, for example iron or string, sound will travel louder. So louder sound can travel through the thick medium, denser medium. So if density is less, the loudness will be decreased. That depends on the density of the medium. These are the factors affecting on loudness of the sound. Here if you see, compare that waveform, here this is called amplitude, the disturbance of particles from the mean position, and this is the particle disturbance, the length of the disturbance. Here see, vibrating, length of the vibration. So here, if the length of the vibration is more, louder sound. Here, soft sound. So length of the amplitude. length of the amplitude. See, sorry, our length of the vibration, amplitude, amplitude. This is called amplitude. Vibration length, amplitude. Amplitude is decreasing, like a soft sound. If the amplitude is increasing, louder sound. We can see. Take a iron scale, hit with finger or any pen or with any instrument. Then if it vibrates more amplitude means more length, then we can listen louder sound. If it vibrates very less amplitude means less length, then what will happen? We cannot listen sound hardly, little sound only we may listen. So that depends on the vibrating capacity, vibration length. So that means amplitude. So we can show by waveforms. Next, safe limit of sound. The loudness, our limit to listen. The safest limit of sound is 0 to 80 decibels. So loudness, intensity of the sound can measure with in decibels. Decibels, yeah, 0 to 80 decibels we can listen pleasantly. More than 80, we get problems, headache, vomiting, or irritation. So if it is 120, for example, when aeroplane is taking off, then it makes a louder sound, nearly 120 decibels. Continuously listening more than 80 decibels cause ear problem and listening problem, headache and spoiling of listening capacity. These all headache, vomitings, these all. So the problems will arise when the loudness intensity increase more than 80. So what is the safest limit? 0 to 80 decibels. Next, pitch. Next characteristics is pitch. Yeah. Pitch is one kind of characteristics of sound. Here see what is pitch. Pitch depends on the frequency. Frequency means what? Number of vibrations per occurring 1 second. Number of frequency. What is the frequency? Number of vibrations occur per 1 second is called frequency. Here see number of vibrations. Here vibrations are less. So same time, in the same time period is same. The vibration, number of vibrations are the same time, so number of vibrations are more. So depends on frequency. This is called frequency. Frequency means what? Number of vibrations occur in second is called frequency. Here see frequency less, here frequency more vibrations, less vibrations. So here which is depends on frequency. Of course amplitude may be same or loudness may be same, but here frequency, number of vibrations occurring in the particular unit time is different, the pitch is different. Example, we can take for example girl voice and male voice, gent voice and lady voice. We can compare. Shrillness, high pitch for girl or lady's voice, high pitch, shrillness is more. Here grave sound for gent, grave sound. So that here what is the shrillness decreases. So what will happen? Pitch is less pitch. Whereas same lady voice is pitch is high pitch, shrillness. Similarly, the pitch depends on some factors. Length of the wire, length of the string. For example, in violin or a guitar, if you take, depends on length of the string, the shrillness also changes. For example, if the length of the string is less, it vibrates more vibrations we can see per second. So more high pitch we can get. If the length of the wire is less, more vibrations. Length of the wire is long, vibrations will be decreased. Then we can get a feeble or grave sound. So pitch depends on frequency. As per frequency, we can say high pitch or low pitch, or high shrillness or feeble or grave. Next, another characteristics of sound is quality. What is quality? Here see, we can identify the person to person. Without seeing persons, we can identify the voice of person of anybody without seeing the persons. Or similarly, without seeing the instrument, we can say, we can identify the sound of instrument. Example, two persons are talking. We can identify, if we know their names, without seeing them, by listening their voice, we can say their names, and we can say the sound from whom, the sound from which person. So we can identify the voice of person, can identify based on quality. Similarly, based on quality of the sound, we can identify the instrument of the musical instrument which is making sound. That musical instrument we can identify, either it is tabla or guitar or any sehnai or anything, any instrument we can identify. Without seeing only, we can seeing that instrument also we can identify the sound come from which instrument. That depends on quality of the sound. Here quality, yes, how the quality is defined. See, the quality of the sound depends on waveform. We know every sound makes some waves. The sound travels in the form of waves. The particles vibrate in the form vibrations, we can say in the form of waves. If you form waves, depends on waveform, the quality is different. That means the different sounds have different waveforms. Different sounds have different waveforms of the sound. So depends on waveform, we can differentiate the quality of sound. That's all for now about characteristics of sound. Thank you for listening.